Hello everyone, my name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I'm back with another episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I do the Wasteland Exploration event completely solo. So all you need to do is sign up for the Wasteland Exploration event and bring in a couple of your farms. You can bring in up to 3 farms. You can bring in some friends if you want. But I wouldn't rely on them, honestly. Like, relying on people, unless you have extremely reliable friends who are online 24/7. I personally don't. So I just go in solo here, and I could take my farms as well, so I can guarantee that my farms get the maximum rewards that they're able to get. Plus, I'm able to solo all the content on my own, so I'm able to get maximum rewards for my main account as well. Now, I think they just changed this recently where they basically made it where if you have a certain amount of might, you can one-shot pretty much everything in this event. And it wasn't always that way. Like, I currently only have high T5, so I'm just about to get my T6s, and I've just started to be able to one-shot all of the content in this event. Now, definitely consider not doing this if you're not able to one-shot all of the content in the event. Now, even if you're able to pretty much one-shot the content, you might be able to do this. But as you might be able to mostly one-shot it, like just leave the, either the enemy, the Gaia Deer, with just a sliver of HP, and your farm accounts will definitely be able to finish off the last of it with their helps. So I would say you would be able to do this probably soon after you get your T5 troops. If the nerf is quite as much as I think it is, which is a lot. It used to be to the point where I was only doing a maximum of a quarter of health to most of the enemies that I was facing in the Metropolis. So in this area right here, the Metropolis, the last area, the third area that you go into. So I'm going to give you guys a complete breakdown of how I do this event today for not only my main account, but both my farm accounts for full rewards. So basically the first thing that you want to do is you want to get yourself on all accounts into a position to go into the Metropolis. Okay, now if you're a spender in this game, it's going to make this event a lot easier for you, but you do not need to spend a lot of money and or any money at all in order to thrive in this event. There's a pack in this event that you could just buy with gems, which I've already bought. It's sold out here. It's all the way over here, right here. So this pack right here, you can buy up to 3,000 gems worth of energy per day. So I think that's 3 energy per pack times 15. That will give you 60 energy. So that's 1.5 full energy refills. And then if you want to go into actually spending energy on this event, this is something that you definitely would be able to do. It looks like I have 5 energies on me because I actually got kicked out of the Metropolis as I was progressing through it the last time. I was going as fast as I possibly could. I had like a 4 win streak, and then all of a sudden I was just randomly abruptly kicked out of the Metropolis, and I'm just waiting to get back in now. I'm waiting for my energy to kind of fill up here so that I can give her one more go before reset. So it's only like 5 hours until reset, so I'm just going to let this continue to fill up. But I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do on my farm account, which is pretty much the same thing as I would be doing anyways on my main account. So it's important that you pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. The first go around per day, you're going to want to get yourself to Daybreak Town. That's the second town. So you start off at Safety Camp, you progress right away, go over to Daybreak Town with all of your accounts, and then you will have to come up against your second Draco, whatever the thing, the flying thing, the bat. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, nor do I care to go search for it. But basically, it's the thing that flies. You have to find the second one in Daybreak Town, and then you will have an opportunity to enter the Metropolis. Do not enter the Metropolis. You may kill the second bat, but do not enter the Metropolis. Try to let your energy fill back up to max again, and have all these packs ready to go. If you're ready to go in, have all of your, if you want to spend gems on it, I would recommend it. It's not a bad deal at all if you have the extra gems to spare, especially if you're on the super monthly pack plan, which is giving you 800 gems per day. I would highly recommend considering buying this, if nothing more. And then if you want to spend money, it's actually not a terrible idea to spend money on, just considering the amount of rewards that you're going to be getting. So anyways, yeah, let's move on from that. So once you have enough saved up to go into the Metropolis, you have enough XP, you're going to just sit there until your energy on all accounts fills back up to the 40 again, and you have all of your stamina. Once that occurs, you're going to be in a place like this. I'm going to bring up my farm account now on the screen so you guys can see, and I'm going to hold this here. I have 45 million. This is my main account right here. I'm going to go into the logs, and I'm going to go into the help list, and as you can see, my help chances are dwindling. There's only 13 help chances left. I am going to start going on my farm account as we speak. So I'm going to enter the Metropolis here in just a moment. But first, I'm going to buy up as many of these. Just for showing you guys. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I think I ran out of gems. Yeah, it looks like I did run out of gems. I don't normally spend gems on this kind of stuff in my farm account. I'm just doing it simply to show you guys for the purpose of this video. And then I'll go back to spending my farm gems on speed ups and stuff like that. But yeah, for now, this is where we're at. So let's go here and we'll go to the plus sign. And I'm just going to use like 5 of them. Normally I just use like 5 of them or 3 of them at once. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use them all just so I don't have to do any additional clicking, because it's just really going to piss me off if I have to do that. So as you can see here on the screen, I have my farm account here opened up on my phone. I have my main account here opened up on my PC. Now I know that sometimes you can get both accounts going on the PC. I wasn't able to do that today, so unfortunately we are stuck with just one account on the PC. So I'm recording my phone screen as we do this. Now we're going to go into the Metropolis. So here we go. Only do one account at a time, by the way. Don't go into the Metropolis with all 3 accounts at the same time. You want to speed run this shit as fast as you possibly can, because you're liable to get kicked out of the Metro. As you all know, at any given moment, your account can be attacked randomly, and as soon as it gets attacked, boom, you're done. So request help, attack, done. Move on to the next one, and just so on and so forth. And let's see how much we can get done here. Destroyers are nice. They offer some pretty good rewards. Oops, random beast fragments and stuff like that. This guy here, almost killed him in one shot. We're going to request backup from the Bane. And there's not a person that we're going to meet in this Metro that's not beatable, because I found that the matchmaking has actually been improved quite a lot since the first inception of this event. This guy has quite a bit of might, actually. 11 million. He's dead. And we're going to try and get a 5 win streak here with the 6 million might account. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but we're racing here. We're racing against the clock. We are going as quickly as we can. We're just focusing on this. See there, even I did 1/4 of damage to the Gaiadir with this 7 million might account. So if that is a determining factor to show you guys that you really don't need to be that strong in order to be killing these things, that is the strongest AI you will face. I just got a gas can. So one more gas can and I can get back into this as soon as I get kicked out. Instantly I can get back in if I really wanted to. Those gas cans are incredibly hard to find though, to come across. Whoa, this guy has a 33 million might. Dead. Moving on. That's why you have to have at least one strong account or you will get stuck and you will have to just skip. Now, if you have to skip, it's not the end of the world. Just click right underneath the request help button. There is a bypass button, which you can click. We're not going to do that, obviously. One more win and we should be in the world chat banner. Okay, here we are with our account that doesn't even have T6s on it. No, we don't get that because we had to request help from our teammates. So because you have to request help from your teammates, you actually don't get the win streak award, but you do get the rewards nonetheless. So you die, you don't get the accolades, but you get all of the rewards and then some. So let's take a look here. This is all the rewards we got from that, just from that little 5-minute interaction. Beast fragments. Beast fragments. This is really good stuff here. Beast XP books. I'm not seeing any. Okay, this was the Maple Forest trial. I'm seeing a lot of beast fragments here. Legendary beast fragments. Elite beast fragments. And that's good there. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the really good stuff, but that's okay. I don't know what happened there, but we got enough anyways to get us going, and I'll have to decide later which beast I want to open up, but we have enough elite beast fragments now that I can actually get any beast I want. So yeah, that's really it. That is the Wasteland Exploration event in a nutshell. I mean, I could I could go back into the Metro here, or I guess not. I guess I got kicked out of the Metro and I was not able to somehow get back in yet. I thought I was able to get back in, but I guess I, for some reason, am now not able to get back in. So I'll have to get back to the door. My goal here is to get back to a place where I get the Hurricane Draco. I'm probably not going to kill it, honestly. I think maybe that was the problem, that if I killed it, that it only gave me a short window frame to enter into the Metropolis. So yeah, if I were to kill this Hurricane Draco right now, I might not be able to make it into the Metropolis. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I had to kill it. If I didn't kill it, it would have disappeared eventually. It's a weird little system. I still haven't quite figured out exactly how it works yet. But just for shits and giggles, I'm going to enter the Metropolis for the purposes of this video. And I'm going to try and go as quickly as possible here with my energy that I have stored and try not to get immediately kicked out again. It has happened before. I've entered the Metro, and literally immediately as I entered the Metro, I got kicked out of the Metro. So just be aware that it can happen and it will happen. You know, there we got a Gaia Deer fragment, which is really nice. That guy had 700 HP left, two random beast fragments there, which is nice. I'm actually ranked 66th, bro, without spending $1. And this is all solo. So this is, imagine if I had actually spent like $5 or $10 on this event. Okay, so I'm going to request help and see here. I'm going back to my phone now and I am hitting this and I'm dealing 1 million damage. So I'm going to have to just bypass that guy. So that was an issue there that I haven't really had to face. That was the first person that I've come across in 2 days that I haven't been able to one-shot. So I guess it still can happen. I will also tell you now the best times to go into the Metro, okay? So don't enter the Metropolis at reset. Wait until the next day. Wait until around at least 12 UTC before going into the Metro. So right now you see here it's 1700 UTC. Anytime after 1200 UTC is a really good time to go into the Metro. So yeah, bring your best team, set your defense here. You've got this little thing, you can set your defense. Make sure you set your best defense like you would set your arena defense. And it looks like I'm still in the Metro. Unfortunately, I ran out of resources. But I was just giving you guys an example of how quickly you can kind of riffle through the Metro and you don't have to worry about too much. Now, one thing that I did find, and I don't know if they patched this or I don't know if they didn't patch this, but the team that I'm on right now, okay, let's check out the team that I'm on. If I can find them. Oh, here we are. Yeah, so this is the team here, okay? So basically, if you look here at the might, I've got 2.6 million might on one account, and I've got 7 million might on the other account, and 48 million might on my account. I've been finding that there's been a lot of easy opponents in the Metro, especially on my main account. When I bring lower might into the Wasteland event with me. Now, the previous week, I was with people that had higher might than me. They had like 60 million might each, and I had 3 teammates. And there was no way I could ever one-shot any opponent in the Metro. I think I was doing maybe 30% damage at the very most to anyone in the Metro. So it was a very slow and painful process, and the rewards are exactly the same. So if you want to get the best experience out of your Metro, I would highly advise bringing lower powered teammates into this event. It doesn't necessarily have to be your farms. It can be other lower powered teammates or alliance members or just random people. But ultimately it boils down to, once you're able to do the one-shotting in this event of all the NPC stuff, so the Hurricane Draco and the Gaia Deer, etc., those, you know, that's where you reach the point where you can really start delving into stuff like, you know, potentially considering buying packs and actually, you know, going hard. Because if I had even spent, say, 10, 20 bucks on this event, I could definitely be in first place right now. And the ranking rewards for being in first place in this event are astronomical. I'm talking like massive. Look at this already. Just at this place that I'm at right now, I'm already going to be getting 10 Beast Fragment Choice Pods, 15 Legendary Beast Stems, and 800 Gems. Now, the team is currently ranked 68th. The team is going to get all these rewards here. So we're going to get 10 resource packs. We're going to get 2 60-minute development speedups, and 1 electronic trapping device. So the rewards aren't that great, honestly, for the team, unless you can somehow finish number 1, which gives you this really cool emblem for your shelter. But other than that, I would say that the personal rewards are what you want to be focusing on the most for this event, because they really do stack up. Once you hit top 50, once you enter into that upper echelon of players that, you know, because it doesn't mean you're strong, it just means that you're participating in the event. I found that most people are not participating to their fullest potential in this event, hence why you see most of your random teammates, if you've ever gotten random teammates in this event, mostly just inactive and or not helping you for this event. Whenever you need help, you go to check the logs and there's always somebody that's needing help, like 24/7, right? Like usually it's yourself and your teammates are just not helping you. So yeah, anyways, that just says to me that a lot of people don't really care about this event. A lot of people don't care about these things right here, which are the superb beast fragments, which is things like the Pluto jellyfish, the Gaia deer, the Kirans, the best ones. Just in this event alone, just since the most recent nerf, I was able to get this. So I was able to get like 10 Kirin fragments. I was able to get, I think, like 8 or 9 Gaia deer fragments. And then this guy here, I was able to get around 5 or 6 Pluto jellyfish fragments. And that is a big difference from the initial times that I've gone into this event, and nearly a full undead bull as well. I want to add that I only had like 19 undead bull fragments coming into this event. I can only imagine how many of these other legendary fragments I've acquired during this event. And I think we have one more day, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is a 3-day event. Yeah, it looks like it goes until the 11th. So I'm not sure if it ends on the 11th or if it continues until the end of the day on the 11th. So if it does continue until the end of the day on the 11th, that would mean that we'd have one more day to go about this business, which means, yeah, one more day of Metropolis farming. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. If you have farm accounts, you no longer need to get teammates for this event. As long as your main account is strong enough to one-shot all of the NPCs and most of the PvP opponents in the Metropolis, you will get much easier opponents in the Metropolis on all accounts if you just bring down the power level of your teammates in this event. That's all I'm trying to say to you guys. So that's the recent change that I found. I really like it. I think it's nice to finally be able to get some rewards in this game without having to break your back or go absolutely, you know, crazy with the spending. While at the same time, it actually is nice to know that, you know, rewards are obtainable without needing to pick all-star teammates, you know? Because, you know, personally, me, I'm bad at picking teammates. I always end up picking teammates that don't play, or, you know, I end up picking teammates that I'm on their team for like 1 week and then, you know, they just go and change teammates. So I guess they're in like high demand or something like that. But anyways, I've got 1 spot on my team. If you guys have a lower might than I do, like a lower might, I'm talking like, let's see here. If you guys have a lower might than me, so right now my ratings like starts off the event with like 35 million rating or something like that. If you guys want to join my team, just drop me a link in the comments or drop me a comment in the comments and I'll consider taking one of you guys on. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.